movement that continues to inspire innovation and rebellion. DaDa was born in protest against war, and its destructive and exhibitionist activities became more absurd in the stream after the Great War ended. During the First World War, the Russian Revolution occurred. Monarchy changed to communism. We can see the veins of similar transitions occurring in modern-day Britain. Pioneering artists such as Mayhold and his wife were brutally murdered, and avant-garde movements such as Futurism, Dadaism and Surrealism were abolished. In Russia during this revolution, Dada had been replaced. Futurism as the leader of modernism. While continuing to build on its influence, they had swallowed Futurism, bones, feathers and all, and in the process of digestion, all sorts of bones and feathers have been regurgitated. Futurism being a similar avant-garde movement to Dada based in Italy around the same time. Dada, however, found its origin in Zurich at the Cabaret Voltaire, moving there because of the displacement of various warring countries. It was there Hugo Ball, who was the founding member of Dada, writing the first Dada manifesto, was able to retreat into what he saw as the innermost alchemy of words, performing the sound poem The Caravane, a cacophony of random sounds annihilating the language of which war was justified. Tristan Tzara, another leading member of Dada, wrote a second manifesto which marked the first step in the movement's evolution towards surrealism. Andre Breton, also a member of Dada, marked the end of Dada when he issued the first surrealist manifesto. He thought surrealism had devoured and digested Dada. These Dada movements popped up all over the world and led to many artistic rebellions against tyranny and inequity. Most of the people who were associated with Dada were involved in its progression into surrealism, the movement we are most familiar with today. It has made its marks in many modern-day avant-garde movements and influenced the Sex Pistols, Mighty Boosh and the Shooting Stars, etc. Dada sought to explore through the arts all the mysteries of the irrational mind, that we are repressing our unconscious mind that is influencing us the most, that we are sacrificing the most important notions and ideas, our dreams, uncompromisingly, for the sole purpose of upholding this illusionary status quo, to keep this rationale intact that is based upon a foundation of capitalist human trafficking. War is criminal behavior, yet we as people accept it out of a desperation to achieve some semblance of reality. Dada challenged us to ask, why should we accept a reality built on such absurd manifestations of suffering? Let's be anti-war. As we move into the new millennia, we can see the coming of the new information evolution, which is digital and analog, artificial intelligence and neurobiology, molecular biology, cloning, whereas before evolutions were narrated occurring on a mass level, not an individual level, through status and dominance. Now in this new neo-evolution, they are mutually helping each other, and it's happening on an individual level, leading to the devolution of war and other redundant evolutionary paradigms, meaning the concept of living out our dreams is a reality recurring within our lifetimes. So with the anniversary of Dada growing a century old, let's celebrate the memory by awakening the soul of Dada. Yeah. King and comedy, king and comedy, king and comedy. Goodbye. Goodbye. There's nobody there. So I've been self-employed for 5 years, 2010 to 2012. I hosted an exhibition called Swan Look. It means unexplained events that seem to occur as a direct result of your emotional state. I've so far met over 10,000 people who've contributed ink drawings into blank books and two collections, the phone book collection and the 420 collection. Ian Brown, a musician who's an iconic to Manchester, is involved in the project. Basically what people do is whatever they want with the book, and sometimes they don't write or draw, sometimes they think outside of the box, outside of the book. Some people have licked it, kissed it, ate it, sang to it, sat on it, hooked it, stroked it, put it down the pants, wiped their arse with it, cut themselves in bed all over it. Somebody sit down at banisters on it. One particular person at Food and Drink Festival put up a bill and cooked it, and I thought, what not better for the character in my comedy show for someone to book it? So I arranged it with a comedian called Harry the Cunt, who works at a place called Banana Bar in Amsterdam, for someone to put a marker pen up their vagina and draw a picture in the book with their genitals. And then 2012 to 2013 I recorded an album which I provided the vocals for with an influential producer called Skavuzi. 2013 to 2014, I recorded the Joe Comedy Show, and one of my biggest inspirations in comedy, a comedian called Tom Green. Then I went on his show in America, and then 2014 to 2015, I set up the fashion label and the website. Since then, I've been learning tips and tricks from my producer who set up his own fashion label with a millionaire. The website is a parody of the character I'm method acting and my alter ego.
Ooh. All right.
Breadcrumbs! 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 Don't you come near me! Look at my big sword. Look at my big sword. Yes. So I was doing storage in the footage in Manchester. Three Pikeys come up to us with their wives, start seeing everyone's drinks. They start squaring up to everyone, saying I'm a pikey in an aggressive manner, not being the confrontational tribe. Made a sharp exit to the pisser. They confrontational tribe made a sharp exit to the pisser. They came in when I was there. I went to leave the cubicle, and then they stood in front of the door and said, "You ain't leaving, mate. So you give us all your money." So I sat on the toilet and said, "I'm not giving you any money, and this is as good a time as any for me to shit myself." And they found it funny and let me leave. Leave. I'll chop your ear off, mate. Hello? 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 Yes. 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 I was sent to this bloodthirsty, turned down unites and unicorns, real crowds, new fictional bullshit. I ain't got time to listen to your story and realise why this earth is yours and not mine. You imagining all this shit in your mind, and somehow because I'm human too, I owe you something, and you're so kind watching over me, letting me live in this human zoo, feeding me water and food, and I shall be so happy a slave, brainwashed to behave in an aviary, slowly losing my mind every day as my head face degrades. Cause I ain't gonna die cause the tooth decay, I'm gonna die cause I can't remember the codes, the equations, the passwords, your government ways, they chipping in the end of folks and sentiments and signposts and android to reanimated codes from a personality forced on the circuit board. And if I gorge myself on information that yours and said they're gonna send a signal to a holding robotic source the size of my brainwaves I can alter the gourds, microscopically censoring the senses store information and severs my thoughts. My train of thought is too strange, I'm a new strain deranged, born with no face and no cage. I'm a free thinker, never gonna sink over to the brink, cause that's in the precipice where we're best. So I was asked, how can I make more or less? Cause this humanity's humility is futility, totally a totalitarian status, Larry aquarium of variance, and I'm aware and wary of my own areas, sterilizing malaria doesn't make it any less scarier, and telling me you're correct cause you're gonna kill me doesn't feel me on the fast streets, tyrannical wrecks. I wanna eradicate the prehistoric stampede of metallic dinosaurs to make up a new dawn, cause the last one broke and I have another one to go. Oh, this is nice, I can see the show, the stars are back, I don't need to go back to black, I can see the sunshine and the wildlife shining out of the darkness, right against this milestones, clearing the route to go, but I'm God-fearing and alone. Can you send me a few stepping stones, cause I'm going crazy in my mind trying to find what it means to be alive, cause we're just molecules, millions and billions of years old, and in this infinite universe we're in the surface, these particular molecules I can will to make a cup of tea and a slice of toast, cause in this illusionary, sensory, gyroscopic simulation it allows us to perceive things in vibration. It's very handy to be able to will our molecules to go here or there, because this earth was basically just one big gigantic vibrating orgasm, and because of our ability to pick up the frequency of this reality, it announced the universe to literally come us into existence. And I know it's hard to comprehend this conception, but we were conceived, and I was sitting in the penis like, get out the way, John, I need to to get to this fucking egg, and it is Alpha Omega, cause it was definitely a woman sitting in an egg, getting everything ready for the party. Then she opens the door, whoosh, she flash your lightning, and suddenly I'm in a tunnel of fire, kaleidoscopic desire. Why is this heat so hot, leading me to my destiny? Some of the tip, the pinnacle of the flame, the white light. I've reached my embryonic stage, and my particles divide and split just right, the origin of life. And I landed in this random moment, emerged from the vagina, just a collection of molecules trying to understand this world that I'm entered into and penetrate deep into the knowledge that I seek. Cause the penitent man will pass through this penitentiary, cause this hell, this jail is our own brain cells. So I gotta keep my core mentality, let the money flow freely. Cause my entity, my identity, my reality is immortality, it's relativity. I'm not a star burns out affinity. I'm boundless infinity. I'm a unity that encapsulates universes and galaxies, but a great mind starts in small spaces. So for a long time I remained in stasis till I took my eye off the ball and looked to space, and then I saw this star and I thought this star is dead, and then I thought if this earth was that star and this earth was dead, then we'd be dead too. So I thought about the measurement of time between this earth and that star, and then this measurement of time is a piece of card, and if you fold this piece of card together it creates a new pole in time. And if you think about molecules as sand, and that measurement of time is the next time of that new pole in time is a negative time of our molecules. When we die, move through the loop, the next hole of the X time to the other side. Then are we all dead and alive at the same time? Did God arrive through the neck hole of Schrodinger's X timer? So like yeah. So what do you mean that's not like an appropriate like reason for missing my job seekers? I'm trying. I'm giving birth. Is it the baby Jesus? It might be breadcrumbs. Breathe. Hee, hoo, hee, hoo, hee, hoo, hee, hoo. Hello? It's a man on fire with no legs. What's that? He's saying, would you ever attack a chicken? No. Then I would. Yeah. He said, well, what if the chicken had samurai swords sellotape to its wings and was spinning towards you? You're a vegan. If life was cheese, what type of cheese would you be? Edam, like the Garden of Eden. Is that chocolate gatto? No, it's mud. Just building a burrow. Cause I move like samurai, move like a Kaido, move like Mayho before him and his wife were murdered cold, move like the DaDa, move like futurist, apocalyptic, Socrates, apostle and agnostic, watch me unleash this Chia harness Nostradamus, moving in schools of wisdom like piranhas, eating up God particles, I'm Nirvana. Do you want to play bowling? Alright. Strike. Why? I could piss through your letterbox. I would rape you if you had no arms and legs. Whoa! Would you like to hear about the mating ritual of the banana slug? Basically what happens is one slug meets another slug on a branch and they say, do you want to have sex? And then they cover themselves in cum and they fall off the branch on a rope of cum like some sort of pornographic acrobat, and their genitals emerge from behind their heads and intertwine and unfurl into a luminous blue flower that gently spins in the night. I would love to have a one-night stand like that. Meet someone on a roof, want to have sex? Yep, then throw them off the roof on an elasticated rope of cum like some sort of bungee jumping orgy, and she's screaming, you're a dickhead! And you're like, that's the definition of what I am, as your penis slowly starts to emerge from behind your ear. Chips, fishes, loaves, crisps. So, basically what's going to happen now is if someone wants to join me on the stage, that'd be great. I'll just wait.
No chance.
Just wait. So if someone wants to join going on stage now, would be great. This isn't DaDa now, this isn't a true misunderstanding of the audience and the performer. Maybe it is. We'll see how long this performance goes on for. Gee, what? This is all written down as part of the script. So can I have a member of the audience from the audience? It's your own time you're wasting. So nobody, out of all these people, DaDa died, you know what I mean, to create this wonderful movement. Not a single person has got the wallet to come up on stage now and stand next to me.
Alright.
Jackie will do it.
Jackie will do it. It's not a fucking tribute. Now we're just going to murder you now, because you've done that. Sacrifice you to the DaDa gods, because that's what it's all about, right? So just mind pulling your pants down. You just do that, Jackie. And basically, I'm just going to sword fight now. So you sword fight me with your penis. Right, so flatburns, what they do is they sword fight with their penises, and whoever gets stabbed first turns into a female. Can you imagine that on a Friday night? Two lads with their pants around the ankles shouting at each other and sword fighting with their penises. Okay, now sword fight me with your penis. Okay, I win. You're the female now. Okay, right, you sit there now, Jackie. I'll move it in the centre of it. Alright, okay. Okay, now you hold Alf. That's the silver paraplegic, deaf, dumb and blind monkey called Alphonse. So you hold that. Okay, now you say beep boop, beep boop, boop, beep boop, boop, but say it exactly like that. Say it beep boop, boop, beep boop, 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 but say it exactly like that. Beep boop, beep boop, boop, boop. So beep boop, 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 boop. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Hi to another episode of Today edition. Hello. So here we go. Stephen, I've got no eyes! I've got no eyes, Stephen! My eyes have fallen out of my bum, Stephen! Your eyes aren't supposed to be in your bum, Stephen! Because I haven't got any eyes in my bum, I can't see out my bum, Stephen! I've got no eyes in my bum! You're not supposed to have eyes in your bum, Stephen! It's because they've fallen out! Okay, Jackie, thanks very much. Okay, so do the spider thing. Do the spider thing. Do the spider thing. Right, so what the spider... Do the dance. Do the spider dance. Do the spider... Don't slip in the cum! Sorry? It's okay, it's okay. You don't have to apologise. Have you got your eyes closed? Yes. Prove it. How many fingers are you holding up? 3 fingers. Alright, say 2. Okay, I believe you. Right, remember, put your hand in the spaghetti. Okay. Right, remember kids, never accept sweets from strangers, except on Mass Corporation Day, when you should intentionally knock on strangers' doors in disguise and ask for sweets, and you have to sit on an old man's knee, and he will visit you at night. Seems like a really good way to traffic kids, that. And burqas, and those really big Victorian dresses women used to wear, get a lot of kids under there. And flying saucers, really a good way to drug people. It seems as though whenever a city has reached the stage of neo-evolution and clocked onto the fact that civilization is actually a highly sophisticated human trafficking ring run by the elites, they bomb the fuck out of it, so it goes back to being a third world city and they can start enslaving people all over again, and it is being the dawning of the age of the Aquarius. It has always been the day of the age of the dawning of the Aquarius. Stop thinking you are nefarious. You are not a criminal for exposing criminal behaviour. That's just a system of control the elites use to legally kidnap you. Okay, open your eyes. You're back in the room. Can I have some spare change? No. You know why? Because the homeless resistance in Manchester is bullshit. Jesus was only popular with the homeless and the whores because he could turn water into wine. He was around them because they were dangerous, because whores are baby killers, and the homeless are a network of watchers that work for the underground criminal elite looking for young runaways that they can contact the gangsters who kidnap them and trade them into rape gangs. There's a reason why there's mermen that can speak Urdu. See, there is a purity in homelessness and begging which has been twisted and manifested in Manchester into criminally corrupt, mentally ill people asking for drugs. All of the philosophers, the mystics, the scientists, the enforcers, they knew the earth was their home once, and their spirit guides and wizards and shamans, they've been turned into refugees of their own earth. But that didn't stop them doing their duty. Their purpose was to help children. They begged for money to help children. There's a guy called DaDa. He is one of the prime examples of what homelessness should stand for.